Visit tcgcastle.com and get 5% discount on your purchase with TCG Center 5 code. Check video description or visit TCG Castle for more.
Looking to grade your Pokemon cards and you don't know how to do it? Check out Ludkins Collectables and grade your Pokemon cards with zero risk. Check video description or visit ludkinscollectables.com for more.
How's it going, Pokemon fans? Welcome back to Pokemon TCG Center. In this video, we'll be looking at Espeon GX Garbodor deck that I just recently decided to build for the 7th format. So, pretty interesting deck concept with double enhanced hammer and the Team Rocket handiwork. So flip 2 heads. For each heads, discard 2 cards from your opponent top deck. So technically we can discard supporter cards, energies, and the most important item cards, so we can increase the Trash Launch Garbodor attack, of course. There is also Espeon GX who can Miraculous Shine and help us to devolve and take a couple prize cards with that Miraculous Shine. Of course, we can divide GX. We can also use Supernatural Dance to spread damage around the board, which can technically be very devastating with that Miraculous Shine, because we can take multiple knockouts in just a single turn by devolving our opponent Pokemons from play. 20 Pokemon, 30 training cards, and 10 energies. There is also one Tapu Koko on the list, as well as 4-2 line of Garbodor with the Garbotoxin and the Trash Launch, and 4-3 line of the Eevee and the Espeon GX. In addition to that, I'm running 2 copies of the Enhanced Hammers for the energy disruption, 2 Field Blowers, 1 of each Rescue Stretcher and Super Road for Pokemon and Energy Recycle, 4 Ultra Balls, and 3 of each tool cards, Choice Band, and Flowstone for extra damage and for retreat. I also have on this deck list 1 copy of Bridget and 4 Cynthias, running 3 Guzmas, and 2 of each and Professors more, because I really want to not discard too many cards, but sometimes that can be bad because you can technically break by drawing cards that you really don't need at the specific moment, which you're going to see later in the game. And as well 2 copies of Team Rocket handiwork. Speaking about energy cards, running 4 double cores and 6 regular psychic energies. If you're looking, guys, for any of these cards, make sure to check ccgcastle.com, because you can find them on ccgcastle.com. Also, if you're looking maybe to send your cards to the PSA submission, make sure to check ludkinscollectable.com. Link can be provided in my video description, so you can also check that. So yeah, let's do some game tests so you can actually see how this deck works in action. So see you in the game. Okay, so starting second with double trap. I guess it's okay. Not the possible opening hand, I guess. There's 1 N available in my hand, which I'm definitely gonna play. But I might even consider playing Sycamore for 7. There's a couple different options available, but I'm not sure. I'm still not sure if it's smart to play Sycamore and lose Guzma in this matchup. I don't know. I'm gonna see that. I'm gonna see that for sure. Alright, so I'm gonna play against Duskmane across Dialga, of course, and Magnezone deck, featuring Zoroark GX, one of the most interesting decks for the next for the current standard format, with the next with Plasma Prism Star set. Oh my goodness, I lost myself right there. So there's Dialga, and there's Duskmane, and there's Rua. Just in case if you're not familiar with Timeless GX, take another turn after this one. So potentially you can just end the game cards, which is just completely madness. Anyway, I'm gonna need to play really smart right there. Ooh, Cynthia as a top deck, I guess, is the best possible option. I really can't discard 4 drops turn number 1. It just does not make too much sense to me. Speaking about doesn't making too much sense to me, I'm gonna do something like this. Literally, that's at this moment. Next turn I can have Garbotoxin Garbodor in play, which is as well as Cynthia, but I'm not sure if I'm gonna even try to put Garbotoxin in play. It really does not make Garbotoxin, but the Trash Lancer, because my opponent have only Bridget in his discard pile. So it definitely makes 0 sense to me. Of course, with the rare candy, he will have at least one item card, and he will definitely try to find that rare candy play. This is definitely not a good matchup for my opponent, because sooner or later he will discard tons of item cards in his discard pile, and he will just trade 1 for 2 price cards. And he just decided to take a first Zorak in play by this another Bridgeton Tapu Lele. Very clever. Very clever, because he's only discarding a 1 item card, which is only 20 damage counters. 20 damage counters, not a lot, but with a choice band it can be increased up to 50. Of course, my main focus is going to be Magnezone, the weakest spot for my opponent, of course, and there's a Cynthia, so it's going to be 6, fresh hand of 6 new cards, plus he still didn't use another Ultra Ball, so my opponent still didn't use a single trait. I really don't like the Rainbow Arts, they just looks bad, if somebody asks me. Ultra Ball. So you really need to think twice what you discard with your Ultra Ball. Energy and Cynthia. Alright, so he really trying to item cards in the discard pile. So far only 2 Ultra Balls. Okay. Energy Retreat. Draw cards only have 6 in your hand. Perfectly fine with the Overclock. There we go. Guzma. Okay. Ooh, so he discarded another supporter card. And another. Can he find the rare candy combo for the Magnezone? It looks like he can't. Molten Coronet. Okay. Perfectly fine. He can draw 2 energies from discard pile into his hand, but if he really wants to use Overclock, he definitely really don't want to waste time. Oh, so he decided to do that. 1. Ooh, that makes 0 sense if somebody gonna ask me. Alright, anyways, let's just go with the Cynthia. We can get with the Cynthia 2 item cards. That's just literally nothing. Alright, I find something nothing, let's say that. Managed to find something but nothing. I guess 1 Pokemon in his discard pile. I guess I'm done. Ooh, what a bad hand. What a bad hand. And I don't even know why I forced that Espeon GX play. Probably because I'm hoping for the energy top deck, so I can maybe, I don't know. That energy top deck won't help me because of my Eevee. But anyways, I really need to somehow knock out that Magnemite as fast as possible. At this moment, he is the big. So I somehow knock him out. Alright, there's the Mellow. So finally, he managed to get what he needs. Rare Candy Magnezone with Mellow, and with the Zorak, of course. This is the power of Zorak GX. You can get whatever you want with the Mellow combo. The sickest combo in the game. For any 2 cards you really want. Yeah, no problem. Just play Mellow and you will have them. Okay, there's the Rare Candy. Find himself Magnezone, who's also resistance minus 20. Again, my opponent can take knockout right here against my at least 3 energies for Sonic Clips and Guzma. And so far, I only see file, so he have good potential for that combo. He can recover 1 energy from his discard pile as well if he wants. And there's another Magnemite, so that's another trouble for me. But so far, it looks just perfectly fine. So 1 Overclock. If I don't get nothing as the top deck, which I didn't, at least I can try to use that Team Rocket Handiwork. This is literally not good. But in this certain situation, it's not that I have too many available options. I can try. Let me see something. Yeah, if he discards 3 energy, I can strike for not enough. About a taker, so I'm really gonna try to target him. Alright. Yeah, not good. Not good at all. I'm just wondering what is going on right there. If I was at least able to hit one hands on the coin flip with Team Rocket Handiwork, the things would look just way much better. But it's okay, it's a still early game. We both have 6 prize cards, so everything can possibly happen. The game is still not lost anyways. There's Guzma for my Espeon, and it's going to be 2 prize card knockout for my opponent. This is something I was very... I don't even know why I just decided to put that Espeon in play. I was trying and searching and hoping for the DY GX, but yeah, the best. Anyways, 1, 2, 3 item cards. That's only 60 minus 20 because of the resistance. It really looks very bad. Literally, I need Miracle. I need something like Sycamore as a third deck. I guess I should Sycamore turn 1. I guess I should do that. Anyways, that's interesting. So my top deck is gonna be a Psychic Energy. I guess I'm gonna try to confuse my opponent right here with my Espeon. I know it's not a smart thing to do, especially not in this stage of the game where he can just potentially get another 2 prize card knockout. But if you don't have Guzma with, and he already played 2 of them, he can take the risk. He can take the risk by flipping the coin. If he flip tails and I manage to find double CORSAIR Energy as a top deck, then I can potentially knock out his Necrozma and take 2 prize cards and equal the game, speaking about prize cards. Of course, if that does not happen, then I'm going to be in pretty bad position again. So my recover those energy cards. There is the first trade for a stadium card. I think he will try to find Guzma Flowstone play. But again, if he plays Guzma Flowstone, then my Espeon is not going to be in the active position, so he'll take only 1 prize card. So definitely he needs to try to flip a coin and take the risk by getting heads in the coin flip. Again, coin flip, and I'm actually in a good position to top deck double CORSAIR Energy and knock out his Necrozma. Then I can go for 60 plus 30 for each energy attached to Necrozma. Right now, at this moment, I can hit for 100. With the technically double CORSAIR Energy attached to my Espeon, which is not enough. But with the 4 energy cards, it's going to be enough because it's going to be 180. Even with 3, it's not enough because I can go for 150. So if I'm my opponent, yeah, it would be enough even with 3 energies if you flip tails on the coin flip. That's for sure. Right now, he's just thinking, where should I attach my energy cards? Should I maybe go with Timeless GX attack? Well, potentially he can. There's a Fill Blower, so I'm going to lose 2 Flowstones. That's Flowstones. I only have 1 more left. Now he can play Magnetic Circuit, so who's going to take energy cards? Okay, so he's probably going all in right there with his Duskmane Necrozma. Alright, so he will try to use that Sun Eclipse. Nope, there is another double CORSAIR Energy, and he flipped the tails of the coin flip. Ooh, alright, interesting. And the Guzma top deck. Alright, of course I'm gonna do that. Best possible option for me. Does he have 3 of them? Alright, so I'm just gonna use my supernatural move, and I'm gonna put 3 damage counters down to his Magnemite on the bench. Okay, this game is very intense. At this moment, Guzma can actually bring my opponent another 2 price card knockout. And yeah, it can definitely impact a lot the outcome of this game. Again, only 4 item cards in my opponent discard pile, but I'm still having attacking anything. That can potentially help me. Literally, next turn I can take technically price card, knocking out my opponent Magnemite from the bench. So we shall see. I hope that's gonna happen. And again, there's a Mallow. Okay, which means that maybe he can knock out Oricorio, but potentially he can knock out my Oricorio with Timeless GX and then take another turn after that. Trying to maybe find Guzma for knockout against my Espeon. Hitting for 230 with Meteor Tempest, and then just trying to find another prize card knockout against any of my opponent Pokemons. Of course, for something like that, he will need a Float Stone and 3 more energy cards. And I don't see too much. Alright, first what do we get? Alright, another Ultra Ball. That's 1 more item card for me. That's extra 20. Maybe he just decided to go for Rare Candy play into the another Metagross. Oh. 2 puzzle of times. But he already played Mellow, so I'm fine for this turn. At least. 2 Guzmas has just been recovered. Oh, this is not good. This is definitely not good, because I need something good as a top deck. I need something big as a top deck. Something like, I don't know. I need something good like any order. But again, with 2 puzzles, my opponent can potentially knock out my Oricorio with his Dialga GX attack, but he needs 3 more energies and Flowstone. And so far, I'm not seeing any of those cards. Magnetic Circuit. Alright. Energy to Magnezone. Nope. Where that energy gonna go? To Zora GX. 2 energies for the Zora him. And take a prize card. Pretty clever move. 40. 1, 2, 3. 4, 5, 6, 7. There's literally nothing I can do. There's like 7 item cards in my opponent discard pile. Yeah, I guess I'm gonna put Espeon in the front and top deck energy. There's nothing I can play. But one thing is for sure, I'm not gonna let my opponent I think he will take 3 prize card knockout with Timeless GX anyways. Yeah, probably take 3 prize card knockout next turn and end the game. couldn't do too much with this deck, so we're just gonna say that this deck does not work. Really. I played maybe 3 or 4 games today. Wow, retreat to Magna. Okay, you can retreat to Magnezone, of course, because you're gonna play Guzma anyway. Oh. So he decided to do... Alright, so 4 energies. Still he need 5 energies. And he have 5 energies for Timeless GX. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Only 7 item cards. Yeah, he didn't use his GX attack, so I'm just confused why he didn't to end the game by using his the Timeless GX attack, knocking out my Garbodor, for example, and then simply, you know, taking extra turn after that and playing another Guzman to knock out my Espeon and take the very interesting, but overall, damn bad deck for me. I couldn't do nothing in this matchup, so I don't recommend to play this deck at all. Anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed watching this video. Make sure to hit the thumbs up and subscribe to the channel for more videos. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. So have a nice day and goodbye.